It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. I see none of your friends wanted to play this evening, so you figured you'd just get in touch with old Schmitty. Well, thanks. Makes me feel really important. You should probably understand this right from the get-go. Just because I'm taking time out to play with you does not mean we're best friends now, okay?
One.
This category is a skunk with a sunburn, and this one's going to be worth $2,000. So I figured the best way to start out our bright and bedazzling Colorized episode is with a classic. Which country's flag is black and white and red all over? Israel, Yemen, Brazil, or Japan? Yemen! You know, no matter how many times I hear that joke, it still makes me laugh. Yemen.
Two.
Category's gonna be, can't we all just color coordinate? I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Eyes forward, we're going. Given the colors in the rainbow spectrum, who would probably be excluded from joining the Rainbow Coalition? Little Red Riding Hood, the Green Lantern, all of the Blue Meanies, or that one-eyed flying purple people eater? Well, nice to meet you, Roy G. Biv. That one-eyed, one-horned flying purple people eater thing? Yeah, that would be excluded. And we'll see who has the last laugh when the Rainbow Coalition is looking for a quick, cheap way to cut back on its membership. Better get set. This one's a when did happen. Here's what happens. I show you an event like this. Then I list off 7 other events, like this one. For each one, you have to tell me if it happened before man first walked on the moon, after the moonwalk, or if it never happened at all. When the correct answer lights up, hit your buzzer and you get $1,000. Now, if you buzz in on a wrong answer, well, you'll lose 1,000 every time you're wrong. Hope you got all that. Let's do it. The name of this when did happen is the Technicolor of Money. All right, enough already with the socially conscious rainbow of the Rainbow Coalition. The capitalist rainbow is much more fun. Put on your top hats and try to remember the location of these board game properties. The red properties on a Monopoly board. Got it? Good. Now, starting from go, do these appear before the red properties, after them, or are they not Monopoly property colors at all? That'll do it. Okay, let's take a look at the damage. Not bad. Not exactly stellar. Let's see what that does for you. Okay, let's get on with the rest of the show, shall we?
4.
I'm calling this one 2 Guys, a Girl, and a Picasso. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Okay, free your mind. Which of these TV shows would Picasso probably have found most inspiring during his Rose period? Bozo Circus, Soul Train, MASH, or Baywatch? During his rosy period, Picasso painted harlequins and circus performers. He also spent many grueling hours practicing to get that damn ping pong ball to stay in bucket number 6.
5.
This one's called This Limo Has a Fully Stocked Deli Counter. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Hey, do you remember those ads for Grey Poupon mustard, where the one guy would pull up next to the other and say, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Imagine a car pulls up next to you and asks, "Pardon me, do you have any gray matter?" Technically, what are they asking you for? Your brain stem, your brain nerve tissue, your cerebellum, or your basal ganglia. But of course, it's brain nerve tissue. And let me tell you, nothing tastes better on a ham sandwich than some smeared brain nerve tissue. It truly brings the flavor to life.
6.
Coming at you, politically correct crayons. You get it right, you get 2K. So, you might have noticed that your box of 64 Crayola crayons no longer comes with an Indian red. Some people found it offensive. Well, suppose you wanted to protest the name Crayola chose to replace Indian Red. Which group might you form? The Chestnut Liberation Front, the Burnt Umber Defense League, the Sunburn Preservation Society, or People for the Ethical Treatment of Mauve? That's gonna cost you. Should've picked this one. After soliciting more than 250,000 suggestions, Crayola renamed its Indian red color Chestnut, which apparently won by a slim margin over the second-place name, Dried Cakey Blood.
7.
Up next, Purple Pulp. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, kids, gather round, because it's time for me to tell you one of Uncle Schmitty's famous hard-boiled crime stories. Listen carefully, there will be a test. He got the green light, started dealing brownies, got caught red-handed, told a white lie, got blackballed, caught yellow fever, and died. The end. Now, punk, which of these did not happen to him? He was ostracized, he contracted malaria, he received the go-ahead, or he was caught selling amphetamines. Malaria and yellow fever ain't the same thing, my friend. But hey, it could have been worse. At least he wasn't blue-balled while dealing greenies to some pinkos, huh?
8.
Here's a little something I call nice knockers. $2,000 for correct answer. All right, so we all know from that Rolling Stones song how Mick Jagger apparently saw a red door and had an overwhelming urge to paint it black, right? Well, given the company that is known for its red door, who will probably call the police to arrest Mick for his vandalizing ways? Estee Lauder, Elizabeth Arden, Jenny Craig, or Mrs. Fields? No, I think Jenny Craig is known for the bolted shut refrigerator door. For the curious, here's the right answer. The Elizabeth Arden Company is known for its Red Door perfume, named after their New York salon's trademark Red Door. But can you really blame Mick for vandalizing the door? I mean, Elizabeth Arden started the whole thing when she got on Mick Jagger's cloud.
9.
The category is Shiny Jolly Fun Fun. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Who was Rainbow Bright's evil arch-nemesis? Mr. Gloomy, Purple Pie Man, Murky Dismal, or Leprechaun Lou? Now, Purple Pie Man was Strawberry Shortcake's enemy. He was the hideous yet curiously delicious villain. Let me show you what I would have picked. Rainbow Bright's enemy numero uno was the ghastly Murky Dismal. Scientifically speaking, by being the opposite of a rainbow, Murky was considered the anti-cute. Oh boy, get ready. I think I smell a coinky-dink. Okay, here's how you play the game. I'm going to show you different pairs that are connected somehow. And I'm going to throw a bunch of items in front of you that may or may not connect the two. Buzz in if you think an item correctly joins the pair. Every correct answer will get you $1,000. But a word of caution. You're going down 1,000 for every wrong answer. We're going to wrap this all up with a final bonus round worth some extra cash. Keeping an eye on all the correct answers is going to give you a leg up in the bonus round. Your coinkydink is called Ted Turner Was Here. Okay, hold on to something, because we're doing it. Billy Who Played Harry and Blank Light Drink. What's the link between these two? Shot Oswald and Notorious Idaho Ridge. Janis Joplin's nickname, and Hawaiian Harbor. Black Magazine and Aircraft. Linda Fiorentino flick and to make cynical. City in Oz and Leprechaun's Isle. Baseball field and Lou Blank Phillips. All right, time for the bonus fun. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all pricey makeup brands, Skittles flavors, types of jewels? You got it! Hey, nice job. Maybe you can take all those jewels to a pawn shop and get even more cash. That hurts. Maybe the bonus will ease the pain. Well, what do you know, player one? You got the bonus as well. Maybe you should call all your friends and tell them. When the game is over, let's get on with it.
11.
This category is Thus Saith Papa Smurf. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. And now, your question. Given the religious figure who's generally pictured as being the color blue, what might you call the spiritual leader of the Smurfs? Booty Smurf, Krishna Smurf, Yahweh Smurf, or Jesus-y Smurf? The Hindu deity Krishna is traditionally colored blue, so he'd be a great spiritual leader for the Smurfs. The only problem with Hindu Smurfs is that whole bindi thing. I mean, you stick a red dot on a Smurf's forehead, it looks like a big purple Smurf zit. Ugh.
12.
The category's gonna be Willy Wonka and the Avon lady. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Hey, do you remember those brightly colored chocolate-making imps from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Nah, who doesn't? Suppose Willy Wonka buys Color Me Beautiful consultations for all the Oompa Loompas. Considering their orange skin color, what season will they be? Spring, summer, autumn, or winter? Oh, that orange skin makes Oompa Loompas natural autumns. Although that green hair is so not working. Please. Obviously, they should be blondes.
13.
I'm calling this one, Mommy, I've got happy cereal. Get this one right, you get $1,000. Forward march. If General Mills, you know, the folks that make that one cereal with the different colored marshmallow shapes, well, if they wanted to market a pro-gay cereal, which of these marshmallow shapes would they most likely include? Pink triangles, blue circles, yellow stars, or purple hearts? Pink triangle is one of the symbols used to represent the gay community. But I don't know how you could possibly market a cereal as gay. Gee, maybe Jerry Falwell has an idea or two.
14.
This one's called You Aren't Anything Except a Hound Dog. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. See what you can do with this one. If the group Color Me Bad to Death decides to correct its grammatical errors and change its name to Color Me Badly, what should it retitle its first hit? Nothing can be compared to you. Up is How I Want to Sex You. Isn't that a shame? Or Never Am I Going to Give Up You. Take Color Me Bad's first hit, I Want to Sex You Up. Remove that bothersome phrase-ending preposition, correct the spelling, and up is How I Want to Sex You. Or should that be, I want to sex you upwards? I want to sex you vertical? I need you above for the sex. You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, you get $2,000. If you're wrong, you're losing $2,000. Oh, and one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. Colorful TV humans. Great. And I've only got a black and white TV. Oh well, have fun without me. Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your score. There it is. Wow, that was an exciting game. That was a real thrill. You were the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left. Now look to your right. Now repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
A former occupant of the high scoreboard has been banished to make room for more performance. Please enter your name. I am still waiting. Please enter a name before I choose one for you. Excellent. I have decided your name will be Swamp Wretch. Please express your desire
Derek
to play
Carling
again,
was a
if that
modern-day
is what you
prodigy,
desire.
adding flavor to a bland world.
Derek was able to hear a song just once and then hum it all day. You wouldn't even realize he was doing it. It was like he brought this invisible happiness to our home.
I don't like any kind of music. Classical, rock, jazz, you name it, I don't like it. But Derek, somehow he made it all sound pleasant.
In a background music industry that demanded ubiquitous instrumental medleys, Derek Carling found success immediately.
Derek was a genius. I mean, no one can make shoppers shop longer or workers work harder.
At his height, you couldn't go anywhere without subconsciously hearing Derek's stuff.
Oh, he had groupies. Until
Derek's ego drove him into a nightmarish descent filled with booze and drugs.
He went from audio architect to audio autocrat in about the blink of an eye. He crashed and burned good.
Tonight, Derek Carling's 15 minutes of inharmonious infamy on Behind the Muzak.
Here at Wackofson and Snurm, we're working for you. We understand that service is what creates customer loyalty, and we're willing to stand on our heads to keep you coming back. In fact, we'll stand on our heads, then do cartwheels. We'll juggle. We'll ride unicycles. We'll ride unicycles while twirling plates on the ends of sticks. Anything to show you that you're number one. We'll wear funny hats. We'll cover ourselves in your choice of delicious ice cream toppings and light our hair on fire. We'll hire you a band. We'll repaint your house. We'll introduce you to Mr. Robert De Niro. We'll have attractive young people of your sexual preference hand feed you grapes and fan you.
Wackofson and Snurm, totally committed to serving you.
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir can take you to the future.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really? How?
Just add water and drink. Try it.
Okay. It, doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, but just wait a moment. Okay, now look at the clock.
Oh my God! It's a miracle! I'm living 2 seconds in the future! This stuff really works!
Mr. Johnson's time travel elixir. This stuff really works.
Wait! How will I survive here in this crazy future? With my simple old-fashioned ways, I'll be killed!
Want to get away? Come stay at the beautiful Sam Benton Bed and Breakfast. Sam Benton is miles and miles away from civilization. Each room is equipped with a bunk-style bed and a private urinal. Continental bread and water breakfast is offered until 6:30 a.m. Enjoy recreational sports in the yard, or make new friends in the popular rec room.
You're purty.
And forget doing laundry, because each guest receives a complimentary orange jumpsuit. At Sam Benton, we'll take you away for the trip of a lifetime.
Very good. I am sure our new players are anxious to start.